Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. I felt like we should say something about Vegas this morning. We just read about it. Super sad for those families. If you guys haven't read that article about what happened, it's awful. And Vegas is really close to home for us. So I don't know, Tyler and I have both been kind of a little bit melancholy this morning and just sad for Vegas and the people affected and for our country. I don't know, stuff like this keeps happening and it's terrible. So I wanted to say something about that really quick. In better news, we are in day one of this group. Tyler and I are super excited about it. We wanted to give you kind of an overview of this week and kind of your first assignments. So let me pull it up here. It's kind of really small now. I guess we should just make it bigger. Okay, so this first week we're focusing on fitness. So Tyler talked about in the introduction video that fitness, you really have to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. And this group is really all about you. We do have some things about marriage and relationships and finances, but this first week or two, we really feel like fitness and nutrition really is the foundation for living a happier life, a more wholehearted life, peaceful life. If you're not happy with yourself and you feel like crap and you are dragging all day, you really can't be as good of a spouse and parent and to help other people too. So we wanted to tell a little bit about our story. Like, how did we even start getting into this? I got into fitness when I was 14. I was overweight as a kid. I didn't like the way that I looked. So I started to diet and exercise. I did that for most of my younger child, I guess that's kind of teenage years, into college. I ran. After I had babies, I went to the gym, and this is the true story. I stopped going to the gym because my kids got stomach flu. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
My boys brought home the stomach flu. I have a huge fear of this, like, phobia of the stomach flu, and so I was like, I'm never going back. My journey of trying to lose weight after my first baby was really frustrating. I couldn't lose weight. I was at the gym, didn't know what machines to use, didn't know what I was doing. I was working out for like an hour, hour and a half a day, wasn't seeing any changes. That's when I was introduced to working out at home with some DVDs, and kind of the rest is history for me. You can tell your beginning, I guess, and then we can get into like how it changed.
Yeah, pretty much similar thing. Like I wasn't like really overweight, but I was like overweight. I didn't like the way that I looked, and I don't know, like I liked being at the gym and I liked that whole scene, and it was just, it was kind of fun for me. But, being in school, I was doing my graduate degree, and there was just not a whole lot of time to go to the gym. So I think with my graduate degree, we got like a free gym membership and stuff. And so I would go sometimes, but it took up way too much of my time. And so when we started working out at home, it saved so much time. I got a great workout. I, had somebody telling me, basically my own trainer at my own house, telling me what to do. So it made everything more simpler. And so, that's why I started working out at home, and it's just,
we've been doing that for, after Isaac, he's turning 11. Yeah. So a decade. One of the reasons we decided to do home was no commute. We used to commute to the gym 15 minutes, less expensive. The streaming membership we pay for, we figured out, it's like $8 a month.
Yeah, $100 for the whole year, but that's everybody.
That's like, everyone.
She uses it. Our son uses it.
Our little kids sometimes, we wish they would use it more, but Three of us in the house use it very consistently. So it's like dollars a month for us to have this membership. We don't have to pay for daycare or babysitting. We can do it together, which we haven't really lately. Tyler likes to work out by himself. He doesn't like me getting in his way, but we can do it together. This weekend he was working out with our kids. We can involve the kids. There's no waiting for machines. And I really think my biggest issue is I didn't know what to do. Even though I had a degree in health science and I took exercise classes, I still would go to the gym and be like, I guess I should use the treadmill because that's what everybody else does. And I guess I should use this elliptical because everybody else is using it. And
or I saw the guy doing this move over
yes,
there. Kind of cool. I'm gonna try that.
And people, like, you just don't know. We didn't know what to do at the gym. So Saves time, saves money. We have somebody telling us what to do on our computer, on the Apple TV, like we bring it with us. We even have gone to the park and done it at the park before. So anyway, that's kind of how we started working out at home. I guess we should mention our habits. My habits specifically got pretty unhealthy. So I got really obsessed with how I was looking and getting a six pack, and really my life revolved around exercise and beating my body up, and it wasn't a workout unless it was leaving me dead on the floor. And I remember I was in a fitness video years ago, and I was doing double workouts, like hard, like P90X in the morning and Insanity the next day, and in between I was doing what's called Les Mills Pump. They have that in the gym also, but Body Pump, I was doing that in the evenings. Like I was completely over exercising. So I've learned in the last year that exercise is so important, but it's not, there's more important things in life. And honestly, nutrition I found is so much more important. So I went from being obsessed with how I looked to only being able to do yoga because I got so sick and so much fatigue this last year that all I could do was yoga. So I've learned fitness is not everything, but it's still important.
Right. Yeah. You've got to have a balance with what you're doing. You've got to be educated, and you've got to have, you've got to be able to push yourself a little bit,
Right.
Sometimes push yourself a little bit more, sometimes back off a little bit. Like
it depends on your health too.
Right. Just being able to have that balance, I think, is super important.
And being in tune with your body and knowing what your body needs and really listening to your body. Because I think there's times in our life where we can push harder and times where we just can't. So I used to push through anything and everything, and now I'm just a lot more balanced.
Yep.
So our goal for you guys for this week is to get your body moving. So everybody's going to be at a different place. Some of you may not work out at all. Some of you may already even have the same membership we have. Some of you might enjoy walking. Whatever it is, your goal is to get moving and to get blood flowing. One of the things we talked about was, it's like an epidemic. People are using substances to have energy. They're using energy drinks, which, don't even get me started on that one. Like, so bad for you. And people dying from drinking too many of those, like on the spot, having heart attacks, like so awful. So energy drinks or endless amounts of coffee, like 6 cups of coffee a day just to get through the day. If you use your own body and heal your own body, your body has energy. You don't need
that
it.
Stuff to get through the day. Your
body has those energy stores for a reason. But if you're using substances, it can really screw up hormones. And I have a story with that too. So our goal is to get your body moving, using fitness to love yourself and not beat yourself up, taking care of your body and not punishing it. I think there's a big push, there has been in the past, of these extreme workouts or CrossFit, and I'm not like bashing CrossFit, but it's a pretty extreme beat your body up workout, and that can wreak havoc on overtime. It really can. So we want you to get your blood moving, your body moving. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. So here's the deal. If you have something that works for you, that's helping you feel good, that you're consistent with it, it gives you the results you're looking for, because there may be people who are in here who do want to lose some weight and get healthier. So if what you're doing is working, I've always said this, awesome, stick with it. If you are getting results and feeling amazing going on a walk every day, stick with it. If you are struggling and you can't be consistent, or you're having a hard time, please either send Tyler and I a message or comment on this post, because what we do is so cheap, and you don't have to go to the gym, and you can stay home. I personally like not having people look at me. Like, I hated the gym where it felt like everybody was watching, and not that I was like some pretty girl people were looking at, but it just felt like people were staring at me. You would be staring at me. It just felt like people were staring, and just so uncomfortable for me. So reach out, ask us for help, because that's what this week is for, is to find something you can stick with. So we can help you. Beachbody On Demand has a couple of free trials you can sign up for, where you can try it and see what workouts you like. They have, I don't even know how many workouts on there, 400 or something like that, ridiculous amounts. We can help you pick out a few, because there's stuff for beginners, intermediate, and advanced.
Yep.
So there's something for everyone. We can help kind of steer you in the direction that might be a good fit for you, ask you some questions about your health, kind of where you're at. So,
and all different kinds too. Like there's weightlifting, there's cardio, there's yoga, there's kickboxing, there's boot camp style ones.
Right. And like stuff with equipment and stuff without equipment. And like we can tailor it to you so that it's something that will work for you. And one of the ideas we had for this week too is like, try a couple of them out. Like, don't just say, I'm going to do P90X because everybody else does P90X, or I'm going to do 21 Day Fix because I've heard of it and I've seen people get, like, find what's going to work for you personally and going to help you reach whatever goal you are looking for. So our main goal for you is to get moving, do something, and use this week to decide what you're doing. So,
yeah. And if you're unsure about what goal you might have, then reach out and ask us, because that's what we're here for. That's the whole purpose of this group, is for us to be able to help you. So if you're unsure, reach out, let us know what your goals are, or maybe we can help walk you through what types of things would be best for you.
I guess we should give a little bit of an overview of what Beachbody On Demand is. So Beachbody produces the workout programs that you've heard of, like P90X, Insanity, 21 Day Fix, Turbo Fire. What else is commonly known? Core to Force is newer, Max 30. The trainers are Shaun T, Chalene Johnson. We fell in love with their programs 10 years ago when we saw great results with P90X, but they have hundreds of different workouts and programs that are designed by trainers. We used to sell DVDs. That's what our business was. We sold the DVDs, and they've moved everything to digital. So you can still buy like a $120 P90X DVD system, but now it's digital, and it's like $10 or $8 a month for everything that they've ever produced and everything they're coming out with all the time. So they come out with probably 3 or 4 new programs every year. And so it's a digital access. You can use your iPad, your iPhone, your Apple TV, you can use a Roku or a Amazon Fire Stick, a laptop. Honestly, we're looking to get rid of our DVDs because we don't use them anymore. We just use the streaming. So that's kind of an overview of what it is. Okay, so the goal this week is finding something you can commit to and stick with. The programs that we use are designed the way that they are for a reason. They're designed by professionals, not me getting on YouTube and coming up with rants. It's like going to the gym. Like, I guess I'll pick this one today. Like, it's just not, if I'm going to be putting in the work, I better see some sort of result with what I'm doing. So, okay.
So, and we want you guys to find, like we said, find something that you're going to love and that you can be a fan of, that you can be like, that you love, that you can be excited about doing, because there's something out there for everybody. And if you can love what you're doing and be a fan of it, then you're going to keep doing it. And that's the whole purpose, is to find something that's going to be life-changing, and find something that's going to, like really take you through long-term, what goals you want to accomplish. So that's really what the goal is, to make you a fan of what you're doing for your exercise.
And not to do it for 2 weeks and be done and like it be so much that you can't stick with it, like to stick with it and do this long-term. Okay, so their what's the word, job for the week is every day we want you to get in the group, and you're going to post this week what you did for your workout, one thing you liked and one thing you didn't like. Okay, so whether that's on Beachbody On Demand and you guys end up doing a free trial, or it's a walk or a jog or whatever you do to get your body moving every day, we want to hear what it is. So that's your goal for the week. That's your job. Why can't I think of the word? Your assignment for the week is to do that. And then, we'll be posting in here the next couple days a couple other things. We're going to do this fitness thing, get you guys kind of figuring it out. Like we said, again, if you need help, if you're not sure, this is a huge part of the group. So please reach out, comment below. So when you decide what you're doing, we want to hear about it. If you decide on a program or walking or whatever, we want to hear about it. So anything else we missed?
Okay. No.
Okay. You guys have a good day. And Tyler and I are going to be in here posting what we do for our workout as well. Picture, video, post, whatever you want to do is awesome. So we're looking forward to the group. This is a good foundation. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.